When I was young, there was something deeply disturbing about the whole story of Noah's Ark. It wasn't anything to do with what might be regarded as the logistics of the actual event, like the fitting and feeding all the animals onto such a boat, how all the different animals and people made it to all the different continents and islands after the flood, how just a few people construct such a huge boat with no modern equipment, how it was able to rain all over the world at the same time when the sun was obscured by raincoats, or any number of similar issues that occurred to me later in life. Instead, it's a much more fundamental issue, the whole concept of the story. Now, Noah and his close family obviously spent several years constructing such a huge boat. It's meant that many of the people that were alive when God decided to create the flood had died at old age, and a great many others had been born after the decision. To my young mind, it meant there was a premeditation decision to kill a great many babies and children who were yet to be born. This, along with the wholesale slaughter of virtually the entire animal and human population of the earth, did seem to be incompatible with a loving and caring being. Not only was it that these living beings died, it was also the manner of their death. Now, drowning is a fairly awful way to die. Some people swimming or clinging to things, trying to keep themselves afloat before succumbing to the water. However, it's even worse than that. So these people were not just suddenly immersed in water. Instead, it continued to rain for days. The people would have been aware that the rising flood water, tried all sorts of methods to try and avoid the water before finally drowning. All this meant that people and animals that drowned in the flood in their millions died after hours, if not days, of terror and agony. As a young person, we're glossing over what happened to the victims of the flood seemed to be a huge hole in the story. It also seems really strange why the story of Noah and the flood was one of those stories that was highlighted as a key story with all the issues of the tale. I would have thought that it might have been one of those lesser tales that were glossed over, one that really shouldn't be pushed quite as hard as Noah's Ark is.